Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys my top 5 favorite books that have been super helpful for me. They cover a bunch of different topics and I think they can really start changing your life for the better. Even if they're things that you already know, it's always good to be reminded here and there. I've personally been obsessed with Audible. It's an app that you can download and I think that the membership is like $14.99 a month, but with that you get 2 credits for 2 free books on Amazon every month. I had a time period when I started reading a lot and then I just totally moved away from that, and I've been trying to force myself to get back to reading because it is just such an important part of growing and learning. I would always say that I don't have enough time and this and that, and I just couldn't focus. And when I started listening to audiobooks, it was just life-changing. And you can listen when you're exercising, when you're drawing, when you're doing something fun, when you're cleaning, when you're driving. I personally love to listen when I drive to work. It's just such a centering thing, and not only is it calming and actually pretty entertaining, you also learn so much. I'm gonna post everything in the description box below. So the first book that I'm gonna recommend is a book called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise L. And if no other books stand out to you in this video, I strongly recommend that you give this one a try. It's such an easy read. It's pretty short, but it's so to the point, and it's all about healing your life basically with self-love, learning forgiveness to others and to yourself, and how to let things go, and just how the emotions that we store within ourselves, just how that impacts our health and our life choices, and how to let that go and heal your body, mind, and soul basically. Such a calming and loving book. It really opens your eyes up to a lot and about things that you might have not thought about before. I think that we're all carrying something that needs to be let go and certain blocks that might be holding us back, and so I think it's super important to just be reminded of self-love and how to let things go and forgive and etc. The second book that I strongly recommend is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. It covers pretty much the basics of everything you need to know to be a successful, effective person. After reading a bunch of self-help books and books on success and money and etc., I realized that the number one thing that you have to do is yes, you have to have a certain mindset and have a specific clear focus, and then you have to do and take action and take steps. So if you're reading these books and then just putting them away and forgetting everything that you read like I used to do all the time, then it's not really gonna change your life. The number one thing to do is to actually put it to use. This book covers a lot of practical and pretty simple things that you can do to be a more successful and a more effective person in every area of your life. It's not just about your job or money. It's just how to be an overall more effective, happier, healthier person. And it basically just covers like the 7 values and habits of people who are effective and who are successful. It's kind of long and it's not the most exciting read, but at the same time you learn so much and it's really to the point. You know, and if this is something that you're looking for, then this is definitely a great first book to start organizing your life to be more successful and more productive and etc. So I definitely recommend this book. The next book that I want to tell you guys about is How to Be a Badass at Making Money by Sincero. I have been looking for a good book about financial growth for a while, and I kind of kept seeing this from the recommended books on Amazon, and I was just like, I don't know. I finally decided to give it a try, and it was amazing. The author is super raw, dry, and funny. She has a great sense of humor. It covers how to have the right mindset for making money and kind of the spiritual aspect of things. She shares her story, and it's all very relatable and easy to understand, easy to read. And after she covers the mental and the spiritual part of things, she definitely goes into the practical advice and what you actually need to do to grow your business and to make more money. So it's a great combination of everything. I know some books are just kind of dry and boring about just certain things that you have to do to improve your business, and then some books are just really big on the mental part of things. But I definitely think that anything in life, if you're trying to succeed, if you're trying to accomplish anything, it's a combination of everything put together. And so I think this book covers everything in a really nice way, and it's so entertaining and so relatable. It's really refreshing because it covers the topic of how a lot of us are actually blocking money because of the beliefs that we have. And so I think that's a super important aspect of accomplishing anything in general, really, to understanding your beliefs and kind of reprogramming those beliefs. And so she gives a lot of great advice on doing that, as well as also the practical side of things. So strongly recommended. It's a super fun read and it's super beneficial, especially if this is a topic that you really want to learn more about. The fourth book that I strongly recommend is The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And this is a little bit more of a spiritual book, but it's all about, again, finding self-love and believing yourself and believing in the universe and attracting all that is yours into your life, and just living more in harmony within yourself, and learning how to trust the universe and getting what you need and what you desire. It's a really good introduction book if you're just getting into spiritual growth and self-improvement in general. Again, like, I really liked it because it was just a great reminder of a lot of the things that we already know. And of course, at the same time, I learned a lot of new things and a lot of new mantras and techniques and just ways of thinking. It's fun and it's simple and pretty much to the point. So again, strongly recommended whether you're just kind of starting to get into self-improvement and spirituality, or if you've been doing this for years and you just want a little bit of a refresher, then I think that this book would be perfect for you. The fifth book that I recommend for you guys is called Eat Dirt by Dr. Josh Axe. I've been on a hunt to better understand our physical bodies and health and why we feel certain things. I know that a lot of people, including myself nowadays, feel constantly tired and lethargic and we just don't have enough energy. I've been going through all of those things and I've been on a journey to find answers on just healing the body and understanding how, different parts of it affect other parts and how our physical health affects our mental health. And it's just been a subject that's been very interesting to me for many years. And then I stumbled upon this book. I think that you'll find a lot of answers in this book that you're looking for, no matter what health issues you are going through, even if it's just constantly feeling tired or you don't have enough energy. It basically covers the idea of how our gut health affects the rest of our body. And I know that this is a topic that's becoming more and more popular and some people don't exactly agree with it, but the way that I look at things is that if there are people out there that have been helped by this and it has improved their life, then why not learn more about it and try it out for yourself? You don't have to agree with it necessarily, but I think it's super important to be open-minded and learn about different topics and then take whatever it is that works for you for yourself. But just because it's something that you don't know much about, it doesn't mean that you have to disagree with it right away. The author of the book is the doctor, and he talks specifically about your gut health and how basically if your gut is not in balance, how it's going to affect the rest of your body and how it affects your mental health, and also discusses how to bring it back into balance with certain diets, nutrition, and supplements. I'm going to give you a different perspective from maybe things that you've heard before, and also give you a lot of great suggestions on what to do to start healing your body and to start feeling better. It's all very simple, easy to read, no complicated medical terminology, and I think a lot of people would be able to get something useful out of it because I know that I have, and I'm actually starting to implement a lot of the things that I learned from this book into my life, and I'll make a separate video about this probably in the next couple of weeks. But I think that this is just such an eye-opener and a little bit of a different perspective on looking at health and things that we already know. Not only does it cover nutrition and diet, it also talks about how to make your own homemade essential oil-based body washes, soaps, detergents, dish soaps, cleaning supplies, etc. I feel like you can definitely get a lot that's going to really benefit you and help your health and just help you for the better. Those are the top 5 books that I wanted to share with you guys that I've read in the last couple of months that have really started transforming my life. And again, different things work for different people, so you don't ever have to do anything that I say, but hopefully you'll give one of these a try. I really hope that they will help you out the way that they have helped me out. That a lot of people are looking for very easy ways to transform their lives, and a lot of the things that we do learn from these books are very simple and not hard to do, but the hardest thing to do is to make yourself do those things, even though that they're actually very simple things. So once you kind of overcome yourself and you actually put those things into action, that's when your life is gonna start changing. I have struggled with so much laziness in my lifetime, but I promise you it's not as hard as it seems. Just make yourself do it and you're gonna start picking up momentum and things will start changing for the better. A year from now, you're gonna wish that you started today. So don't let that be a regret. And I know that you have all that it takes to be the best you that you can be. So just be consistent and believe in yourself, because I believe in you and I know that if I can do it, then you can do it too. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have a beautiful day. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.